Hey everyone, Sean here for the WorldCupNow.com, bringing your Barclays Fantasy Premier League tips. And it's quick succession videos this week, so there are going to be two quick ones. Well, I should say one, or this one that you're watching is going to be quick. The other one that I had in addition to this week, which was a mid-game week, which kind of surprised some people. If they weren't ready, then they missed out on a great opportunity, and I'll go more into that. But again, heading into Saturday, Sunday, we're going to have a few tips for you, and we'll just go over some benchers and take a look at the leagues. So we'll go through there and stick around because we'll go through that and get you some good tips. Okay, so just over here on my fantasy team, and this is last week's or midweek or Wednesday's score, Tuesday, Wednesday's cumulative score, and you can see that it was a very high score, almost triple digits. Would have been very nice to get that extra 7 points had I have had Coleman on. I think he got he got 8, so that would have pushed me over the 100 mark, which would have been nice. But it's just good knowing that I could have achieved 100 points. It's a good feeling. But hopefully you were able to see last week's video or post and be able to make adjustments to your team prior to the weekend or prior to the game week starting, so that way you could have taken advantage of having Suarez in your team. So that being said, having any one of those combinations would have gotten you a high score, but you never know which one or which person is going to just blow up and get 4 goals and 1 assist. I was lucky enough when I first started, I actually captained Berbatov when he was on Man U and got 5 goals. So needless to say, that was a very good and lucky team selection for me. So Rooney is on red right now because he got his 5th yellow, and it wasn't just him who got a 5th yellow during the week. It was also Olsen and Ravel Morrison. So those 3 gentlemen will be sitting out this weekend, and you'll have to adjust your team accordingly. Now, we'll go into my team for this week and just go through it. I have basically the same setup, but I did bring in 2 new players. I brought in Brunt for Januzaj just because Januzaj wasn't playing. Brunt has 3 good fixtures coming up: Norwich, Cardiff, and West Ham, I believe. Let me just double check that. Nope, Norwich, Cardiff, and Hull. So that's a pretty good run. 2 of them are at home, and for 5 mil, and he's actually getting 90 minutes. It's a good investment, better than Januzaj, who's kind of on the fence, may play, may not play. In addition to that, I got rid of Benteke and I brought in Negredo for this week. I have him as captain right now, but we'll see about that come Friday. I just wanted to bring him in to get some City coverage. I have a feeling that Aguero may be rested since he featured midweek, but again, you never know with players and rest. So I did keep Rooney. I just put him on the bench, buried him in last, and we'll make some adjustments going forward because, Everton are going to have some really good game fixtures or fixtures coming up after game week 16, so you'll want to keep an eye out that. I'm keeping Terry because he's got some good run of fixtures, still 2 to come. He's got Stoke, Crystal Palace, and then he's going to have a tough one against Arsenal, and then Swansea, and then a tough one against Liverpool. So it's kind of good, kind of bad, but he has those offensive capabilities. Same with Mertesacker. Turner and Johnson, they are just kind of filler-ins right now. Turner is doing really well on Cardiff, and Crystal Palace offers another chance at another clean sheet, so we'll keep him that way. Yeah. So in terms of benchers, I did post out some bench players on my last one, so you might want to reference that last video just to get that. And just taking a look at the WorldCupNow.com league, I'm happy to say I broke into the top 200. But again, looks like Rob is still at the top. Had a good game week, Bob 2K Gunners, and if you take a look at his team, I guarantee he's probably got some combination of. Having a look. It's got Ozil, Suarez, Aguero, and Hazard. not to mention Ramsey and Mertesacker. So it's a good team, and not trying to out him in any way, but just kind of, bring light. He's made one transfer this week, but it's good to see that he has Sessegnon on his team because he's following, just like Brunt, they're going to have a good run of fixtures. So look for some West Brom coverage. That'll be, I guess, my tip for this week. And moving into the next 3 weeks is just try and see if you can get Sessegnon or Brunt or a combination, or some West Brom exposure, because they will have 3 good fixtures and it's a good time to take advantage of that. So that being said, again, short video. I hope you've been able to take something from it, as I hope you do with all my videos, and I will see you next game week. Thank you very much.